My name is Lori Gardner, and I'm the president of the Junior League of Minneapolis. 90 years ago, the Junior League of Minneapolis began empowering women, training leaders, and serving our community. Today, that mission continues with passion and purpose by supporting women, helping children, and working towards closing the achievement gap in Minneapolis. Since 1923, thousands of women have been a part of the Junior League of Minneapolis. Here's how the League has impacted just a few of our members' lives.
Oftentimes have shifts that sort of open our eyes to opportunities that we didn't know existed, and for me it was bridging. I did a helping hands shift there that just involved sort of organizing donations and putting them where they go, and so I learned about this organization that essentially helps low-income families make a home. There's this great organization that provides you with the lamps and the pots and the spoons and the pillows and even decorations on your wall. It's something that's so simple and something you don't think about, like how nice it feels to be able to put something on your wall and like decorate your house and make it an actual home as opposed to just a roof over your head. And ever since then, that has been my go-to for donations.
Well, so far, I feel like every time I tell someone that I'm in the Junior League in Minneapolis, they know what it is, or they know someone who's in it, or they've got a wife or a friend or a daughter who's in the league, which I think is kind of speaks a lot to how many women we have in the Minneapolis area. I'm organizing the new member bus tour right now, and not only have I, when I reach out to organizations to be a part of our bus tour, have they gladly accepted, but I actually had the Crisis Nursery, one of our self-sustaining projects now, reach out to us before we reached out to them to be a part of our organization. So I think kind of speaks volumes to the fact that organizations know that when you have the support of the Junior League behind you, it's a call to action, and you're going to get wonderful support from a fabulous group of women in the Minneapolis community.
2 years ago, the Junior League really decided that the achievement gap was what we were going to be focusing on, but that's such a broad issue that a lot of people had a difficult time wrapping their brain around. How are we going to do that? So I think as a collective group, we've really focused on the contributing factors to the achievement gap. So what we're trying and hoping to do is that every kid that walks into school and sits down is sitting down on equal ground with everybody else.
I think probably the most prominent example has been helping with food insecurity, and so Backpack Buddies is just the easy go-to. You don't think of the weekends and you don't think of the summertime when it comes to students who don't have enough to eat, and I think Backpack Buddies is a really impactful and really kind of simple way of making sure that you're providing not only for students but also for their families on the weekend, because they're struggling as well.
I think it's a great way for us to focus our resources, have a greater impact in the community, and really come together, and it allows us to be able to externally communicate really simply what we're doing and why we're doing what we're doing.
A lot of the projects that we do don't necessarily affect the schools, but they affect the kids getting to the schools. And I think as we go forward, we're going to find a lot more different areas that we can get in there, the niche projects, and really make sure that everyone's getting to school and having an equal opportunity to learn.
I think the value of the Junior League is not only the ability to have opportunities to learn things in a safe environment. So as a training organization, we allow people to stretch and not just do what they're skilled at from their job or their training, but to try new things.
What surprised me most, I think, was how they gradually nudged me to learn about leadership. Not just, Andrea, be a leader, but it was more giving me the opportunity to see, is leadership something that I want? What is my leadership style? And can I be a leader? So I think allowing me to explore that journey of leadership has been the best gift the Junior League's given me.
I've always been really involved, and I've always wanted to get involved, and obviously the Junior League has provided that for me, but not only have they provided that opportunity for me to get involved in the Minneapolis community, but also to be a leader in the organization and receive the training and to have those kind of experiences and get, the things that maybe I don't want to do at work, or things I want to do outside of work.
The other value is the importance of having a network of women who support you and care about you, and not only become lifelong friends, but become mentors and help you connect to other parts of the community.
The Junior League was a perfect way when I moved here to just become informed about the Twin Cities and this community, what the issues are, what the concerns were, and how we could make an impact.
Sometimes you hear about global issues and you hear about societal issues and you think, what can I do to help? And the Junior League has been instrumental in giving me the tools that I need to actually make a difference. It can be tiny, it can be insignificant on the grand scheme. It's a drop in the bucket, but it's a drop in the bucket, and it makes a ripple. And I think that I have become a different person because of it.
Thank you for your support of the Junior League of Minneapolis, continuing our legacy of developing leaders and creating lasting change.